Alright folks, so I was contacted by my friends over at Olight, and they asked if I would do a video review of their new product, the Open Glow pen flashlight. So here it is. I told them I would, and they sent these products to me free of charge in exchange for this video review. Let's go ahead and get these things open and see what's inside the boxes. Here we have some instructions around using the flashlight, so please read me before first use. We have some safety warnings and a user manual. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what all this does, so let me take a quick look at the manual and we'll be right back. Okay, there's some information on the back of this box that's also in the instruction manual, but I wanted to go ahead and share it because it's something that typically folks ask about. So here you can see the lumen output, the runtime, the throw, and the candela power for the various settings. And just quickly, I'm going to go through the lumens. So on high, you get 120 lumens for 14 minutes and then 60 lumens for 21. Medium, you get 60 lumens for 45 minutes. Low, you get 20 lumens for 1 hour and 50 minutes. And then in the moonlight mode, you get 5 lumens for 5 hours. Also, the pen tip does 0.2 lumens for 2 hours and 30 minutes. The dimensions of the flashlight are there, along with the weight, and then some information about the battery. As I mentioned, this is also in the instruction manual. Okay, so first and foremost, this is a pen, and you actuate the pen by pushing this lever down and sliding it over. When you get this, it will have a protective tip on the end of this ballpoint pen that you need to pop off. It's not a big deal. And then you can just go ahead and write like you would any other pen. And it works well, and it rolls nice, and it provides a heavy weight or line when you do your writing. So let's talk a little bit about its flashlight capabilities. So when the pen is actuated, you can do a quick press, and that creates your 0.2 lumen light, which is a ring around the ballpoint pen feature. And then if you're writing in the dark or you're trying to read something, you could use this to go ahead and do that. You can also press the top and you can actuate the flashlight and the bottom pen at the same time. Pressing the top will turn both off. When you turn it back on, because the pen is actuated, this part illuminates. Now you can go ahead and you can turn that off by moving this adjustment and putting the ballpoint tip away. Now when you press this, the light comes on in its moonlight mode. And then to actuate, you press and hold, and that would be your low, your medium, and your high. And then you can go ahead and go back to moonlight mode or turn the flashlight off if that's what you wish to do. We'll do some shots outside in the dark, and you'll get a little bit of a better idea of how bright the pen light flashlight portion actually is. This is the product that they call the Gober, I think is how they say that. They might say Gober, but I think it's Gober. On the back is a USB-C port here, and that's for charging this. And I believe it takes about 1 hour and 55 minutes to fully charge. And it comes with this clip, which is pretty handy. You just go ahead and put this in here and then turn. And then now you can have this, you can attach this to a belt, a shirt pocket, or what I plan to do is on the straps of my backpack, I have some MOLLE attachments, and I'll probably put this on there. And then what I can do is I can actuate this with a long press, and it goes into its last mode. Right now it's flashing blue, and then I can push this flashing white. I can go to flashing red, flashing green, to cycle through its various modes. Also, from the flashing mode, a double press will take me to a constant light. So here we have green. This is going to look a little more white on the screen. And then I can cycle through. There's my blue. There's my white. And then there is RGB, where it flashes through each one of these. And then I'm back to a solid red. And double press takes me back to blinking. And again, I can cycle through the various colors. And then a long press should turn this off. Pretty handy. So I want to talk a little bit about the cartridge that is in this pen. Now, it's a proprietary cartridge that is provided by Olight, and then you can buy them for about $8 for 3 cartridges. These cartridges come in blue and black. This one is in black. Now, one of the things is that when this is charging and it's in this charging cradle, we'll take a look at that. This pen is used to conduct electricity, so you want to make sure that you keep this thing dry. The other thing is it's pretty firmly seated in here, but you can pop it out. And then when you want to replace this, you put it in, and you need to make sure that it goes snugly into the container or the holder. It's relatively easy to do. And there is a O-ring on here to give you some moisture protection. And there we go, and our pen actuates correctly. It also comes with a blue replacement cartridge. In order to use this, you do want to remove this protective end. And then here at the end, you can see that red waxy tip that you would need to pull off before you actually start using or charging your pen. One other feature that I want to mention is this pen comes with a green laser pointer. You actuate that by pushing up on the bolt that you use to actuate your ballpoint pen. And we can do that here. And then you can see that we have a green light. It looks a little blurrier in the camera than it does in real life, but we'll also show this outside as well. And then you turn that off by pushing up on this bolt, and it goes off. The other thing I wanted to mention is currently this pen comes in OD green, which is this color. It comes in black, and then it also comes in a blue coating. Okay, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about, and it's how to charge these devices. The Gober comes with the USB-C to USB-A cable. And this cable is a little short, so I can't show you connected to my USB hub over there. So we're going to use the cable that comes with the Penlight flashlight, the Open Glow. And this is a dual USB-C cable branded Olight, and it feels like it has a nice silicone coating on there. This is actually a pretty nice feeling cable. And I'm just going to plug it into this USB-C charger right here. And then on the back of the Gober, there is a port for charging. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to plug that in and see what happens. And it will continue to flash like this through the red lights until it is finished. When done, I think it flashes green, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unplug this and plug it into the charging cradle for the pen. And there's a port right on the back of that. So when I plug that in, this glows green. And then when you put your pen in, you want to make sure that it's fully seated. And it will glow red until it is fully charged, at which point it will glow green again. Now, this base comes with, it has a magnetic bottom here. But it comes with a magnet that you can stick to something, and then you can come over here and set this on here to charge it. That way it won't move around. And I just pulled the sticky back off. That's how strong the magnet is. The other thing is that it comes with this is just a piece of sticky felt that you can use on here if you wanted to stick that to something non-magnetic. And it's not really felt. It's like a rubberized plastic. I don't know why I said felt, but I just did. So that shows the charging capability and charging features. Down in the description down here of this video, I'll have links to both of these products that you can check out. So here's the Olight website where they show the Open Glow rechargeable pen light. I'll include a link to this below along with the discount code so you can save a few dollars. But you can come here and you can look through the different specifications and you can see the different colors that this ships in. Also, I'll have a link below to the Olight free gift Gober safety light. And right now this is a free gift, but I'm sure you can buy it if you don't qualify for the gift portion. And here's some of the specifications on that. Both links below. Okay, so here's the Gober. And you can see it's pretty bright. Just cycling through the modes now. And that's the solid mode. Let's say it's all you had and you wanted to look at a map. I can read this map just fine. All right, next we have the pen light. And this would be the moonlight mode, and I can see the map just fine. Let's assume you need to do a tire inspection. Here's the moonlit mode. From the moonlit mode, I can go to low, I can go to medium, or I can go to high. All the modes are plenty bright. Alright folks, I think that's going to wrap up this video. I wanted to say thanks to everybody for watching, and thanks to Olight for sending me this product for my consideration.